In his first official interview after completing a sensational move to Paris Saint-Germain, Marcus Rashford appeared relaxed and rejuvenated, describing the opportunity to play at the Parc des Princes as a major turning point in his professional life. Speaking in the heart of the French capital, the 28-year-old forward reflected on the whirlwind journey that saw him transition from a loan spell at Barcelona to a permanent long-term contract with the Ligue 1 giants. Rashford admitted that while his time in Spain helped him rediscover his love for the game and his scoring touch, the vision presented by the PSG hierarchy was one he simply could not turn down. He spoke highly of the project being built under Luis Enrique, noting that the emphasis on fluid, attacking football and high-intensity pressing aligns perfectly with his natural attributes and his desire to compete for the Champions League trophy. Addressing the Manchester United supporters who have followed him since his debut as a teenager, Rashford was emotive and respectful, stating that the decision to leave his boyhood club permanently was the hardest he has ever had to make. He emphasized that there are no hard feelings regarding his departure and expressed his gratitude to the staff at Carrington who helped shape him into the man he is today. However, he was also candid about the need for a fresh start, explaining that the tactical shifts and several managerial transitions in Manchester had left him feeling stagnant. He described the move to Paris as a chance to test himself in a new culture and a different league, away from the intense scrutiny of the English media, which he believes will allow him to focus entirely on reaching his peak physical and mental form. The interview touched on the prospect of playing alongside world-class talents like Ousmane Dembélé and Bradley Barcola, with Rashford expressing excitement about the creative potential of such a dynamic front line. He noted that the French league's physical nature and the high technical standard of PSG's squad would push him to evolve his game further, particularly in his decision-making in the final third. When asked about his goals for the remainder of the 2026 season, Rashford was clear. He wants to bring his winning mentality to the squad and help the club maintain its dominance in France while finally securing the elusive European silverware that has been the club's primary objective for over a decade. He spoke about his admiration for the city of Paris and his eagerness to learn the language and immerse himself in the local community, much as he did during his successful stint in Barcelona. Closing the conversation, Rashford sent a direct message to the PSG faithful, promising to bring the same work rate and passion that defined his early years at Old Trafford. He described the atmosphere at the Parc des Princes as electric, and said he is counting down the days until his debut under the lights. As he prepares to wear the iconic blue and red kit, the narrative surrounding the England international has shifted from one of a struggling star to a marquee acquisition ready to lead a new era in Paris. With his medical completed and the paperwork signed, Marcus Rashford's first interview as a PSG player served as a confident declaration of intent, marking the beginning of what he hopes will be the most successful and fulfilling chapter of his legendary career.